How's it going, everybody? KSB3 here with a quick video. Pretty much just not dealing with gaming news. It's pretty much some games that's coming out at the end of this year that I'm actually very happy and I'm very excited to see. First game on my list automatically is Batman Arkham Origins. It's actually, being taken by Rocksteady as this game's actually having a lot of, things going against it. Rocksteady's not making it, and some of the main actors ain't even going to take control or take part in the game at all. Um, but other than that, it still seems like a pretty good game. I made a video last Saturday talking about how good it would actually be. I think it's going to be pretty much amazing. I just want to see how they're going to top it off for Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. There's talks about that Arkham Origins is actually going to be, I think, about 3 times bigger as Arkham City. I don't know if that's am I right, but it's supposed to be bigger than Arkham City in some way. They're not really switching the gameplay. You still keeping the single button triangle O X or square. It depends on what system you're getting it for. You keeping the single button single and not as complex fighting system, which is pretty good. They're just adding layers on top of that. The enemies are there. They're adding teasers of villains and stuff. One thing I want to know is how many villains are actually going to be in the game. I know in Arkham City, one of the I wouldn't say the big issues was some of the issue that some of my friends had. That in some of the trailers, they was giving away some big major enemies. They was giving away about at least 4 or 5 big enemies. But other than that, there's actually more enemies within the game than that. Some surprises, some enemies we don't really know that much about. Is actually explained in the bios and the just the written collectibles and stuff like that. And we got a lot of mysteries within that as well. So it seems pretty interesting. Another game that's on my list that I can automatically can think of right now is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is being made by Ubisoft. It's a new IP, something completely different. It seems pretty interesting. Ubisoft is very good at they always go to the open world type of scenario type of games. They did with Far Cry series and also did with Assassin's Creed. Especially last year, Assassin's Creed 3. That game was actually very big, especially in the forest type of environment. I was spending days climbing up trees or whatnot. But anyway, Watch Dogs is something you can relate to. You can hack into any electrical device. Use a cell phone, hack into street lights. Street lights, computers, stuff like that. We've seen a lot of trailers. You've seen some gameplay. E3 seems very interesting in the multiplayer aspect where you can actually join in some other players' games to, I guess you could say, go in there and hack into their games or whatever. You had to find the right hacker, sort of like an NPC online type of scenario from Assassin's Creed. Since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood would start doing the online, sort of reminds me of that a little bit. Another game on my list is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto series, I'm not really a big fan. I play, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 4, which is, being talked about one of the worst Grand Theft Autos out there, just because not dealing with well, the storyline of Grand Theft Auto 4 was pretty good. Some of the characters are all right. But just the freedom and just the choice. You didn't really have that. It's pretty much beat the game that said you can go to bowling, you can go to helicopter sites, you can go to the strip mall, well, strip club. It's just that's just about it. You can't really interact with stuff you did in Vice City or better yet, San Andreas. San Andreas is the one that actually introduced us to all that type of stuff. So GTA 5, it seems like you bring all that in. Rockstar has done it again. You can play as 3 different people. While you were playing with 3 different people, I think one of the guys, I'm trying to remember one name, Franklin. Franklin. You can as you playing as them, you can actually, I guess you can say spy or see what your crew is doing while you're on the mission or somewhat. You can have a dog. You can customize your cars. Customization is very deep now, and the cars and whatnot. Own your own pet. Get a collar. You got to actually watch the pet because the pet can actually get lost. You probably got to buy another one, but that's pretty good. And the multiplayer aspects would be, you know, different from Grand Theft Auto 4 online. Haven't really played that much of Grand Theft Auto 4 online as well, but some of my friends actually enjoyed it, and I played it every now and again. and just the freedom outside, and interacting with other people online in the big open world is enjoyable. So I can't wait, for Grand Theft Auto 5 to come out. See some other games on my list. Splinter Cell, Blacklist. I'm not really a big Splinter Cell fan. I played the first two on the PlayStation 2. For some reason I haven't beat it. I probably suck at it. That's probably why. I might one day go back to the PS2, or actually they got, some of the, I think they got the classics now. The first three Splinter Cells on the PS3 as a collection edition. Might pick that up when I see it. It's probably like $20 now. But Splinter Cells has been very stealth series, very good at what it do, and actually bringing that in Blacklist. They actually had a Splinter Cell. I think previously was Conviction, which is actually on the 360. This is actually going to be on the PC, PS3, and the 360 instead of just being exclusive to the 360. A lot of good things happen to Blacklist. Very very different from what it did in the first three. I think they add an online type of thing to it, but I'm actually don't know that much news about it. I haven't really been, catching on the trailers, but that's one game that seems very interesting on my list. Some other games I can mention now is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. One of the main reasons I'm not really excited about it, it seems pretty cool. It's you're mostly on you're playing as a um dang, I can't remember. Well, anyway, you're mostly going to be at sea, I think about 60% of the time, so you get that type of sea scenario, which is actually added in Assassin's Creed. You get you get to be on sea more and get to, explore a little bit more. It seems pretty cool at first, give you that type of treasure hunter type of scenario. Um, you know, Ubisoft has been making Assassin's Creed for a while now, and it's sometimes getting a little repetitive. Some of my friends are actually saying itself, but some of the games actually deliver. Assassin's Creed 3 was very good, very indeed, spectacular in my opinion. Assassin's Creed 4 seems pretty much pretty cool. You're actually selling more and you're exploring on the islands very less, so give you that little ratio scenario, trying to switch it up a little bit so it don't really be as repetitive. But it's one of those series I really want to see that's not actually coming out every year. I want to see like every other year and stuff like that, like like the Uncharted series and the Batman games and stuff like that. But I think this game is going to be very good. So seeing trailers and gameplay, and just want to see how good this game is actually going to be. So it's Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's Creed is a very good series. Um, trying to see. I was going to get Madden 25. I'm a big Madden fan. I'm going to actually pass on it this year just because I'm saving up for the PS4. I'm not getting the PS4 this year. I'm getting it next year. But and eventually I might get the Madden 25. I usually get it like the first day, but like I said, saving up money. Seems very interesting. They switching up the engine, actually coming off what they did on Madden 13, and this improving it in visuals and the presentations. It looks very smoothly, very good. Madden 30. Well, the reason why it's called Madden 25 is because it's the university of 25 years of Madden. So next year it's probably going to be Madden 15, 14, probably Madden 14. I have no idea. But Madden 25 didn't really, stick to me as a good name. But after giving some thought and seeing over the news or whatever, I just bear with it. I'm not really a big NBA 2K14 fan or NBA game fan at all. My brother is. I got to set it in there. It seems pretty interesting. LeBron James is on the cover, actually picking up the mixture of hip hop and pop songs. You got Michael Jackson, you got Drake, Eminem. I seen pretty interesting. Don't know if they had like a lot of class, different mixtures of songs and NBA games before in the past. Um, I think that's about it. Some of the games I'm actually looking forward to. WWE 2K14, which is actually being, taken over by 2K because of, THQ and their bankruptcy. It seems pretty interesting. Seen some news about it. Actually did some news on this game, and last couple of weeks. Seems pretty interesting. 2K, if they did the same thing for NBA, I think they can do the same thing for for WWE 2K14. So that's pretty much all I say. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my list. What games are you looking for at the end of this year? I'm probably missing a little bit. Don't think I am. I think it's pretty much better. I don't think I'm missing anything else. It's always a game I miss. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What you looking for? GTA 5 or Watch Dogs. That's pretty much one of the two main games out there right now. Of course, you got Batman, but Batman, as of right now, I think is number 3 behind these two juggernauts. And we just gotta see how things play. Everything can happen. So, thanks for watching. KCP3, as always, everybody. Have a wonderful day.